Hey bro fans, this is Todd. And as you guys know, I was messing with this figure trying to get the hair just right because I thought it was too high on the forehead. And a lot of people have been giving me some grief about it, saying, hey, does it match the cartoon, everything else, and all these other things. So I thought, okay. Let's take a time out. And I thought, I'm just going to get another one. So I got another one on Amazon. If you want to get one, they're not that much. The link's in the description. It's less on Amazon than it is on Big Bad Toy Store. And it only takes 1 day to get it. Anyway, so I went and got another one. We're going to open her up. And I took some stills from the cartoon called Teela's Trial. And I went and grabbed a bunch of stills from that. And we're going to take and do kind of an overlay between the stills and these figures' heads and see where her hairline should be according to the cartoon. Now, I do have to give a little preface, and that is, to me, the cartoon, her forehead always looked big to me. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it should be like this, and I have just been complaining about it for far too long. Or maybe it's not. So we'll take a look, and we will see. So let's go ahead and open up this Teela figure. Teela. And look, it's the same comic from last time. And there she is. There she is. Well, let's bust her out of there. Come on out of there, Teela. Okay. So here is the Teela that I've been complaining about. Let me grab an extra light and throw it on there. Zoop. Bright light. There we go. I do have to admit, they did a really good job with her paint. Her face does look beautiful. But like I mentioned before, it's the hairline that just drives me crazy how high up that is. But we'll see if it matches the cartoon. I could be wrong. I mean, if I am wrong, it's not the first time. Ask my wife. She'll tell you I've been wrong many times. So this would not be the first nor the last. But let's go and do a comparison so you can see the height difference of their hair. It's not a huge difference. It's just a little difference. Now, I still haven't glued it on yet. Boop, it still pops off. But you can kind of see where the original hairline was way up there. And so we'll be using this bald head to see where the hairline should be according to the cartoon. And that'll be kind of fun. So I'm going to take some pictures of this figure really close up and put it on a long exposure so it could be nice and clear. And then you will then do a comparison. And again, you can kind of see the difference between the foreheads on here and how it looks. Now, granted, this should be glued down, so it will look more like that, maybe back a little bit. So once it's glued on, it should look better and not quite so fluffy puffy. All right, so let's go ahead and take those pictures, and then we will do some comparisons with the cartoon. And we'll see if I was actually right or wrong. I'm guessing that it should go down a little bit, but maybe not as far as I have it on mine. But we'll take a look and we'll see. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this thing. Line up the camera, and I will take those photographs. So here are some of the pictures I grabbed from the Filmation cartoon. And you can see I grabbed a bunch of them to try to find just the right one. And here's the pictures of the figures I took. I took the regular ones, the bald one, and the new one. So let's go and compare these three with this picture. It's the best one I could find of the cartoon. And let's just start with the bald one, just so that we can kind of get a foundation of how this looks. And I'm going to add some lines to go straight across all different features of her face so we can see exactly what we're talking about. So I went across the lips, the nose, the eyes, the eyebrows, and the lower part of the hairline. So there you can see how she looks. And now let's go ahead and get the original Teela, the unaltered one. And notice that gap in her forehead up there. And you can see right there, too much forehead. Now let's take a look at the one I customized. And you'll notice the one I customized lines up just right. So now there is still a problem on the sides right here. I need to still sand that down before I glue it in place. But I think this looks pretty close to the cartoon, lowering that hair a little bit. Please, Mattel, lower the hair for us. So as crazy as it sounds, This small little fix in the hair actually is closer to Filmation. Now, again, like I said, I still got to fix the sides. It's not really noticeable unless it's up close. And this isn't terrible. It's just a little too much hair gap, probably like about that much. And I know for some people that's not that big of a deal, but it just drives me crazy to have that much forehead showing. Just that little bit is all it has to be taken down. Mattel, if you were to do that and re-release this figure, I would buy her, and I'm sure a lot of other people would buy her too. So, but anyway, until then, I gotta fix this some more and then glue the hair back on because she's still bald. Ah! But eventually, once I get it all just right and get it locked in the place where it should be and get it glued, I think it's gonna look pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for indulging me in watching this. And I had so many people say, check against the Filmation cartoon. So now I have, and now I know, and now you know that there is too much 5-head on her. You're going, 5-head, 5-head, 5-head. Yeah, it's actually 4-head, but it's too big, so it's a 5-head. Anyway, thanks for watching. And, oops, I dropped her sword into my box of evil horde figures. Oh! Oh! He knocked her hair off. You knocked her hair off. Ah! Oh, where's his head? It's a rough bunch here. Anyway, thanks for watching, and you're probably wondering why I have him out. I am working on something cool for Hordak, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Anyway, talk to you soon. Thanks for indulging me, and until next time, good journey. Bye now.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Do it!